the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Lined up for the opening kickoff. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not.
At the 18.
Found as he stopped at the 18. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Etienne.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there force the incompletion.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. So the offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Here's the handoff. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting where it was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On 4th down, looking to pass. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back down.
Running behind that left side. At the 40, there he goes. The expressway is wide open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go.
I was in my room.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17.
Next time you call me. I'm talking to you.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Got a man. It's Rasmussen. Still running at the 40. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
At the 35, he's open. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
He wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Tootin. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Rasmussen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
It's good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally. And
going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return, it's Madden. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they
Can anyone catch him? At the 30. He's at the into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. First down here for the offense. They're going to test that run defense to the right here.
Oh, well.
At the 45 on his way.
That's definitely showed the clip, but the backup just came in and that.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. The kick is up and good and put one more on the
clip,
lead.
It doesn't really matter if we just do that the next play.
Better than that would just gash them for the big play in the running game.
First TD was for sure better. For sure better. I was waiting on you to be like, yo, that nigga needs tested. Test number 15.
Texas Tech
I ain't gonna lie to you. He a senior, bro, and I know for a fact that what I got coming in, we gonna be right next year. I wish he was able to be a part of that squad.
You gotta get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable.
Right, I wish I was able to bring him back. Like these motherfuckers that be out here going to college for 19 years and shit.
They go to the draw. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
I did not expect a draw.
That is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every
Oh my God!
The offense stick.
He's off to the races.
Now that's a clip right there, for real. The fact that he broke that tackle, crazy.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. A quick timeout called by the kicking team here.
We got 21 points, and I haven't had a single player tackled yet, except for on one punt return. So they have one tackle.
On the move from inside his 5.
Oh my God, they wouldn't let me get loose.
Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
That's sweet.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's time for bed? Oh, it sure is. Definitely time for bed.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. That pass not close.
I know how to
he
game
got
it, bro.
drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away.
Because I should went from a great pocket to nothing as soon as the fucking route was.
First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Final play of the quarter coming. Handoff to the single running back. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Trying play action. Coming after it. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you needed some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Running it back, it's Madden.
Oh my
Cover
God.
guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15.
I took some shit to the left.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let them rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Powers through the defender. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions, and how you feel about this, playing your old squad like it's something about...
Afterburner's coming. He has 89 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the toss.
Oh, I should have never spun.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You toss the ball to the running back to get him away from all the big boys, right? Like, stay away from the beef. Those guys get you on the ground with one meat hook. Do a good job tossing the ball. Goodness gracious. Has to break one tackle, just fighting as hard as he can to try to get positive yards, but too many guys coming after him too quickly.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree. Jess agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Got his man. Oh, look up. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. A great catch and run for 6. They'll try to add another to their lead.
His name is actually Ben. That name is right. That is a black name.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And he coughs it up inside the 20.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
They go to the ground.
Man,
and that's the problem with blitzing.
He's getting blocked the one way that will keep
him
him from scoring a
Defense
touchdown.
dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Headed to the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
What are we doing?
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. The give to the back.
Bro.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Hey, what?
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They're up by 10 over Kennesaw State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. On the run, it's Rasmussen. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Etienne. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
And the defense finally makes a stop after the sweet run and good game.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush. You know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get.
Oh my God, we got an interception.
Got room on the return.
Man, we drop them all. Not even trying to be funny. We drop them all.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB in that way.
Bang that
Great
bitch.
job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
You heard her. She said, huh.
The Pittsburgh offense
So you heard
is
her.
back
She
on the
said,
field.
huh. Right
They
with me.
got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man,
Bro,
I think they'll take
I hate when
I got the
cats
lead ball. I
magically
got the
become
football. I got
unblocked,
to take
bro.
care of the football, put a nice
I
drive
can't
together, and just get some kind of points on
How
this
you
drive.
getting
No
blocked
doubt. Lots
up
to be
until I'm
happy
about to run
right
by
now
you?
if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting it.
At the 40, there he goes.
Oh my
This
God.
offense is feeling it
Oh,
as they
straight
rip
up.
off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what,
Bro,
if this
he's
defense
cold,
wants
bro.
any
I
chance
wish he
of
could
coming
be on
back,
the
they better
team
get
next year.
physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
I wish we could be on the
First
team
down,
next
you
year,
know, you
bro.
always want to establish the running
His
game.
name
How
is
about
Ben
this
Newkirk,
offense? Nothing
but
fancy.
we don't call
Run
him
the
Ben. We
football,
call him
be
Bryce
physical,
Newkirk.
get a big game.
With the run on 1st and goal.
He
And
listens
they
to rap
finally
music and
ride it
R&B
down at
and
the
shit.
1-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you
No,
can get this many a chunk,
not him.
they're going to have to commit
Not
more
him.
guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
I told you ages ago, the only Ben Reeves knowledge is Moody. Shout out to LSU for showing me that no matter where you pitch the ball, as long as you hit the L1 button while you get hit, the pitcher's going to the running back.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. So
Yeah.
late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a
Oh my God!
Defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Man, this quarterback
I
is looking
literally
dangerous
just talk
right
about we
now.
drop
Obviously,
all
he
our
threw a
picks.
pick on the last drive.
Didn't I literally
He's trying
just
to
say
complete
that?
throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air.
No, I'm saying, didn't I literally just say we drop all our picks?
We're lucky that one hit the ground.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they'll blow it dead just about the 45-yard line.
But we drop all our picks.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side.
Keep telling niggas, my kicker is my best player, dog. He's cold.
And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
He already hit from 59, so.
Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
I just smacked the easiest 54-yarder. My kicker is easily my best player, dog.
He'll bring it out. It's Madden. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
I'm so serious, bro. Like, listen, Bryce Newkirk, love that nigga, boy. I'm hanging that nigga jersey up for sure. If I can get a custom kit jersey made with Newkirk on it, I'm getting it. But my kicker's my best player.
Got room at the 35. He's loose.
Well, I guess Bryce Newkirk wants me to change my mind. Oh my God! This guy has 16 carries for 221.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
16 carries for 221. Oh my Lord.
Play, explosive touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down.
Look at that.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line.
Nick Celtics. Oh, I knew that game was going to be good. OKC wasn't about to go out like that.
Brings it in down the left side.
Damn. He followed Florida's footsteps.
Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Wait, what Brown got?
Once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he added the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Shit, I don't know.
He'll bring it out. It's Madden. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll try the right side. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Smashes through. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
If I'm him, I'm definitely not wearing another team later, bro. I'm just
killing. Guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And he can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation. No secret sauce, no tricking people. 3rd down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple of yards and turn it into a big gain. And this offense is loaded with weapons.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. On the move is the 30. All kinds of running room.
Bryce Newkirk.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And the
20
beatdown
rushes,
has
276.
ensued. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation.
Well, I was only like 60 yards behind
Arizona
you and Keon, but I had 40 less carries.
Away from Tempe today with an impressive victory. The Sun Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head on. Generally the mark of a really good team.
This nigga scoring
A
like
lot to go
right
through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
What, the
Pressure
him?
was too much. They get him at the 15.
Nigga, here's the second quarter, and he had almost 300.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15.
Yeah, I seen him play Keon.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
He got some receivers on him, boy. These niggas got speed.
Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 10.
These niggas got speed, bro.
Reeled it in and just made the house
Like,
call.
I've been peeping that the whole game.
Like a
So
Thanksgiving
now
turkey.
he like
They're just
connecting
being
on some
clowned.
routes. These niggas got speed.
Shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Oh, because I kicked 2 field goals.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Madden.
Oh, my God.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way.
Why you gotta say it like that, bro?
And the rest of the season.
Hey, man, we starting to get our footing,
And he
man.
takes this from inside the 5.
We
He was
starting to get
looking
our
for
footing,
some running
man.
room,
Real
but not much
confident
to be
in us.
found
You
as
feel
he
me?
stopped at the 18.
So them niggas just went down to Gainesville and got their buns beat,
Texas
so
Tech ready to send
they
the offense back
realized,
onto
like,
the field.
yeah,
There's
we
certainly
can't
still
play
a
around.
hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown
We gotta
last
get
time.
right or we gonna
Can
be
they back it
trash.
up here?
These niggas
Well, and it's
said we gonna
amazing
get
in a
right,
football
so.
game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you...
Oh, my God, we caught one. Oh, my God.
Takes it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Break some
I can't believe it.
Makes the interception. Everybody on defense. We turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that
Look at you
defense will come
stupid.
out feeling it. He'll bring it
Because I
back from
never said
inside
that shit
his
immediately.
5.
Like, oh, my God, we caught one.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Oh, for
Texas
real,
Tech
bro.
has it back,
When
and the Red
I
Raider
tell you we
offense
dropped
on its way
like
to the field.
19
Well, the
this
good news is
year,
they
we
threw a
legit
touchdown
dropped
pass
like
last time. It
19
was
this
just to the
year.
wrong
We've been
team,
dropping
Jesse.
them
Well, that's
all
the
the
unfortunate
time.
part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I
Bro,
think you know
I
this
don't want no
defense is gonna be
deflections.
aggressive.
What I
They're gonna
look like
jump routes.
wanting
They're gonna play
deflections.
aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Deflections ain't
Open a
stats for
drive
me.
like that, it opens a world of
You don't
possibilities.
get paid
First down from the
deflecting the
43.
ball.
Once for the tackle. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1.
I don't know, one place you get paid for batting the ball down. That's volleyball. That's called a spike.
The give from the gun.
Damn.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he can go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. And the Red Raiders get enough to move the chains. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose.
He'll take a deep shot here. Got it! Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has it set up 1st and goal.
That's a beautiful pass.
Yo,
and
these
catch.
receivers is crap,
job
bro.
the
I ain't even
quarterback
about to
does
fight with you.
manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has
All right, just because your receiver's crap don't mean I'm just going to let you score, man.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal.
You're going to have to get in that zone yourself.
They'll run it.
Man,
they bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He snares it in the end zone.
Why he throw it that way? Hey, I blitzed everybody. Look where he threw it.
On this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much, you play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run.
He got a
nice
technical
sleight
for
of
what?
hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
And he puts through the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that
No,
touchdown
they
drive.
need to start finding refs. That's the only way to wrestle. That's the only way refs will stop being on that bullshit. They need to start finding refs.
He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, they didn't want me to break that one. Oh, they didn't want me to break that one. The gap was wide open. They had him just flirt right in there.
Leaves it with the back.
Oh, they don't want me to break another one, bro.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Got his man downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run.
Oh my God. Bro, this cat 94 is just appearing everywhere, bro.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at
trying to
this
get Morgan
defense.
Stats
They're churning out
from
positive
AP.
yardage early.
The running back has it. One step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
Time to put AP in the game.
They'll try the run.
There he goes.
Escape route. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Panthers! And the punishment movement has
He
been
has 6
extended.
rushes for 139.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at
So
the
Bryce
speed.
almost got
Look at
almost
the
300,
elusiveness.
and
Get
he
into
has
the
6
end zone.
rushes for
Nice
139.
run.
About to
Let's see if I
kick
can
it
get
away
this
after
At
scoring
this
the
point, why not
touchdown.
just blitz everyone? I mean, I don't know. My quarterback's 4 for 5, 75 yards. I'm clearly not passing the ball no time soon.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
If I was him, I would blitz every soul on the field.
Texas Tech
And I'd
ready
go
to
grab
send
the
the
ghost of
offense
Pat
back onto
Mahomes
the
and
field.
blitz him too.
Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do.
The
We can't give
commentator
up this
said
many
if they
chunk
score
yards
here,
on the
we're in
ground.
for a ball
Got to
game.
commit more guys to the line
This
of
nigga
scrimmage.
is
Got to
down
get those running backs
45
on the
points.
ground. That's way too easy.
Comes out throwing on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he is finding wide
Oh my
open
God, we were
defenders
actually
all
over
over
top
the field.
to
His
stop
fourth
that.
interception of the day. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
He's offside.
They'll run it to the right. Fighting off the
That nigga
defender.
stayed up. Oh my God.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
You said what? Bro, my running backs are cracked, bro. And my one broke his collarbone, so he out like 5 more weeks. After him breaking his collarbone, he will be in here running right now.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after
Well,
the offside
after
penalty.
AP
It's
get
first
his
and
touches.
5.
His touches. AP got to get his.
Leaves it with the running back. Can't get it,
AP got to get his. Oh my
but he has a
God.
first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had
He's
an opportunity to
disgusting.
get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And I think
They
they'll
won't
give
let
him
me
2
get up
on
out
that
of
one.
there.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Dude.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go to the ground. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Hey, Mitch, you still watching
That is
the stream,
just
right?
demoralizing if you're on defense, right?
You know who I still got to run the ball?
Fourth quarter, you know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run.
How
the
you
ball,
like my new
but you can't
offense?
do anything about it.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback.
Mitch.
And the 35 is gone. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 35.
Oh, I love that play.
Oh, we got
This
five-
offense is going
we got
to
501
They're just
rushing
gonna
yards,
do it
bro.
to the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space.
Oh, my God.
Using his speed.
I
Good
can't do
play.
nothing but laugh.
Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
Where's Tim Riggins at? Oh God.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Quick toss.
Oh, you
And
supposed
the
to stiff
defense
on the
holds
monkey off of his
firm.
face.
No pickup at all on that play.
Bro, he should know what play I'm going to by now, bro. I'm about to spread you out and run the ball straight up the middle with Tim Riggins.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the
Long
23,
story
and this
short, I'm about
D
to
would
spread
love
them
to force
cheeks
a field
and
goal
run the
try.
ball.
They'll give it to the back.
Touchdown,
And
Tim
into the end
Riggins.
zone. Pittsburgh. And the route is on. That one ought to give them firm control of this game. And
Don't having too much fun with these
going
running
here,
backs,
about to
bro.
move to 4-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day.
Like
And
I said, I wish
apparently
I
their
had these
day's not
niggas
over.
for
They're
next
going to
year,
continue to
dog.
keep scoring.
All three of
and
them
the
leaving. The
defense
one that's
better do
hurt.
something about it.
Only one that's coming back is Tim Riggins.
And he'll go out of bounds at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget
Why they won't let me get the
You're
tackle,
dang right.
dog?
Clear
That's
the mechanism.
stupid.
It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
On second down, looking again to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
They'll try to bully their way for the
You
first.
said what?
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that.
Oh,
He's come
me?
up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
I ain't do nothing, man.
Grabbed in the middle. It's two.
Why you won't let me get the pick,
Good pick
man?
up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the
Undercut the
field.
pass and
Yeah,
everything.
and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here with a big lead in the game. You're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Well, this quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
These corners going to give them some space. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Got it in the middle.
Yo, I
It's
hate
2.
when you try to break up
A
a pass.
quick
They just
tackle
throw their
made,
hand
but
up in
he's
the
got
air,
ready
holding
for
it
the
like
first
this.
down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh
For
set of
real,
downs.
bro. Like, you gonna break up the pass, break up the pass. What are you doing?
Trying to find his man on first down. He tries to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Second down coming up. Back to the air one more time. Got his man quickly. And they'll get
So he
him
almost
down,
got
but
another
boy, did
crazy,
he put
well, he
some
did
dudes
get
in the
another
spin
crazy
side.
spinning
My
animation, spinning out of
goodness.
tackle.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down.
How many picks are we gonna drop?
How many? It'll be second down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers.
Starting to get out of hand.
He wants
Starting
to pass
to
it
get
on
out of
second down.
hand.
Got a man, it's Etienne. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Steelers are in the red zone.
I'm playing the middle.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Catch in the
Oh
middle.
my God.
Defense makes a stop.
I didn't think he was going to throw there. He still threw there.
From the 8.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. Timing could not have been better to get the completion on third down, setting up first and goal.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. They're trying to get to it.
So
And he got
man.
smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put
You feel
all
what?
the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready.
What
They
they
were
was doing
fast.
Luka
They were
for?
physical.
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That's what they said.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation.
And
Oh my God, we got another one.
picked off in the end zone. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Oh my God, they do not
After that
want me
one,
to get
not
loose.
quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and then running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
Oh, I'm running the ball.
To the ground with the back. And he
Well,
fights his
what you want me
way
to do?
forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Offense facing fourth down.
They really have no choice here. This
You
is
say
a
what?
no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Might as well give it to him again. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You
Yeah,
know you're better.
Bryce Newkirk
you know you're
had
gonna win the
26
football
Ks,
game, but
286,
how do I continue to
5
still
touchdowns.
execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every
He
facet.
really
I
didn't
think
play
as a
the
player, you just
later half of the
love
third
being
quarter
in
or fourth
such
quarter.
great
Dude.
rhythm, and we
It's
saw
fatigue.
that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just
Ron Irvin had 4 carries. Ron Irvin had 5 passes, 4 completions,
another presentation
75
of
yards, 1
Sports
touchdown.
College football.
You said you trying to see that run? What run? Oh, man, I forgot that.